Ladies, hello. You finished with your groups? You need more time? Hello, hello, everybody.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Do you need more time? You finished?
No, Miss.
Yeah, it's a presentation. That's why. It's different now, right? You did a lot of writing. Now it's time to execute what you already know. Sorry. Okay, so let's wait for the rest to come. My dog is attacking me. And let's wait. And then again, I'll make the groups. Do you have any questions, any doubts, any problems? So a lot of time has passed. It's already 8:45. So at 9 o'clock, you have 15 minutes. 9 o'clock, you'll come in and make your presentation. Is it okay?
Thank you, Miss.
Miss,
Yes, Mr. Samuel?
we have to share a screen.
If you want to, if you used it, that's why, just in case, por si acaso. Right? But if you just, you have to show your faces, you have to use your cameras. It's a presentation. So this is your first homework. So it's gonna be a lot, this course about, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Yeah, entonces, I think we're enough. Ya todos están. So 15 more minutes at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we'll be starting again. Yeah, a ver, tell me your groups.
Miss Valeria and Ivan.
Okay. All right. So Miss, a ver, voy a hacer por mi lista, I'm sorry. Miss Allison with
Mr. Candido and I didn't remember.
and Valeria, I think, so, right?
Miss, me,
Yes, yes, yes.
and Candido,
And Allison. All right. Next group is Miss Daniela with who?
Jessica y
And Samuel, I think, right? Samuel. Okay. I know. Then we have Miss Brenda with
Franklin and Paula.
Paola. All right. I know. Then we have Miss Valerie with
Ivan and
excuse me?
Me, Miss
Okay, Marcela and
Ivan. Valerie, Ivan.
Mr. Ivan. ¿Dónde estás, Iván? ¿No estás, Iván? Ivan's not here. Yeah, hasta mientras. Okay, Miss Paola Macedo with, do you remember?
Miss, I am with Franklin and Brenda.
Yes.
Franklin and I know, entonces no sé qué. Ah, entonces la otra, Paola. Ay, sorry.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Ay, sorry. Yeah, ahora sí. So now Paola choque with
Miss with Ruben and Yasira.
okay, with Ruben and Jessica. Cachito ya no me quiere esto. Okay. Ruben y Yasira, ¿no ven? All right. Then we have Miss Nicole with Mr. Roger and Miss Selma.
Yes, Miss.
All right. Ay, no, dos personas más. Ah, they're new ones. Ay, a ver. Espérame un cachito. Mr. Ivan. ¿Por qué? Ya. A ver, Mr. Ivan is with Miss Marcela and Miss Valerie, ¿no ven? Ya, luego les meto. Ya, vayan a hacer, please, 15 minutes. Bueno, ya, hasta, ya. 9 o'clock, como sea. Please start. Mr. Ivan, you were with four.
Miss, only the exercise 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Ya tenían que hacer number 3. Now, Miss Carmen, we're working in groups. Ya se han organizado. Así que, oh my goodness, where can I put you? Vas a estar de colada, okay? And just listen what they're doing. Try to help them if you can. I don't know where to put you. Mr. Ivan, accept, ya están trabajando con el grupo. ¿Dónde te pongo ahora? Mr. Camino. A ver. Let me put you in the first group. Vas a estar ahí. Just listen and try to help, okay? Miss Carmen.
Thank you.
Okay? Ask them what you have to do. Listen to them because they are already prepared. Okay? Please connect. Mr. Gregory, for you, you can do this by yourself. Just record yourself and you can send it by WhatsApp like you always do. Okay?
Let's turn on the camera.
Okay. Perfect. What can you say? You were working with whom?
Miss.
Miss Allison and
Mimi, Carmen.
Miss Carmen.
Mimi.
Who was Mimi? Ah, but Vanessa. All right. All right. Let's see. I can hear you. You can start. Ladies, turn on your cameras. All right, there's Miss Carmen. Who's gonna start? Miss Allison, nice to see you. Please. What's the information you got?
We wanted to share what is our traditions. That is an important part of our beliefs, and it's really important in through our um, our life.
Okay.
And we wanted to describe some traditions like is carnival or some rituals or kind of festivals, religious festivals. And we wanted to express that these traditions that we in some way we choose is because our context, that is our family and especially our community. It depends where we live. It's different from people who lives in the city, people that who lives in communities. We have different beliefs, but at the same time, we have similar traditions. My classmates will continue.
All right.
Okay, at this point about traditions, also we could say that tradition influenced us in the way that made us unique from the rest of the world. I think traditions make us really different and really unique in a really beautiful country. We have strong traditions, like my partner says, Carnival is one of, I think, greatest traditions and one of beautiful traditions, especially here in Oruro. And well, I think that this, in this way, influence us in the way that we are unique. Well, see if someone could add something, maybe.
Okay, Miss. Uh, I choose the tradition because in our country, the tradition is important and is identify our country and is identify all, and the tradition is is famous all the world. Especially, I have one tradition is carnival. It's very famous around the world, and I have the other tradition. For example, um, Todos Santos.
Okay.
It's a festival to today date, and we celebrate especially in Bolivia and I think in Mexico too. That's it, Miss.
Okay. All right. Mr. Candido, you're the last one. I'm going to count to 5 and you help him, whatever he had to say. 1, 2, 4.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was muted.
Okay. Okay.
I think my friends in my group said it all, that like traditions like Carnaval, Todos Santos, and Patrona festivals are very much part of our tradition here, and it influences us every day because pretty much every day there's some festival or traditions happening in our country, and it's a beautiful thing about it.
Okay. So I can see all of you, your main culture identity is the traditions that you have from your family, the group that you belong to. Is that right? You share that. Yes? Because most of you
Yes.
said, so for you, the main, remember the circles. For you, the most important part is traditions, right? I think all of you said, yeah. Okay. Very good. Interesting. First time. First time. Mr. Candido, could you give me a number from 1 to 10?
And number 5.
Miss Jessica Laime and her group, please. Miss Jessica. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so Miss Jessica, turn on your cameras. You were working with
Daniela and Samuel.
Daniela and Mr. Sam. Okay, your camera. All right, who will start?
Me, Miss.
Okay,
Okay. Festivals in Bolivia. Festivals are a conduct where we can show other people how is our traditions, our culture, and why not we can talk also our religion too, because it is an important part to our culture, the religions. We have a lot of culture festivals in our country, in Bolivia. Specifically, we can talk about the Carnival of Oruro. That is the best note in the world. And a lot of people arrive here just to see how is our culture, how is our traditions, to know about our beliefs and the religions, like I said at first. And because many people dance because they believe in Socamon's Virgin, and is why that is an important part in our tradition. That's
okay, okay.
that's it.
Okay, that's it for your group.
Yes.
All right, okay, cachito, cachito. So, okay. Now, so as a group, you chose mainly the religion and tradition, right? Of
Yes.
our culture. It's our culture identity. So again, as 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 you talk to you about yourselves, the most important factor of your culture identity are traditions and religion for all of you. Yes?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, very good. So yes, I think so, Mr. Someone, the same. When you talked about number 3, when you shared about your culture identity, so I think that was it, right? Really interesting. First time. I mean, first time. We have 9 minutes, but don't worry. Miss Jessica, give me a number 1 to 10.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Miss Marcela and your group.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Okay, Marcela, you were working with
With Valerie and Ivan.
Valeria. Okay, you can start.
Okay, Miss. We have chosen the Carnival of Oruro
Okay.
because we consider that it is a very important activity in our city and even in our country. We think that the main influence of the carnival is religious. because every year people dance with devotion to the Virgin of the Socavón. Each kind of dance represents a way of showing the devotion of certain cultures and ways of life, both current and past times. Continue, Ivan.
Okay, but our carnival of Europe is not a social influence because people come from abroad to see, dance, and of course enjoy the carnival of Europe. They they come with their family, their friends, and other people to our musical instruments, rhythms, festival clothes, and more are used in small musical activities too by foreign because they like them very much. I know about some presentations in Japan, in Canada. I watched some presentation. This is interesting.
All right.
Um, Valerie.
Miss Valerie.
I'm going to continue. To add, there is an economic influence because it brings many sources of work, like embroidery, hairdressers, makeup artists, and others. So this festival allows to know tourist places of our city and our country too.
Okay. So again, I have that the perception that you have of this part of Bolivia that mainly is religion and tradition. Yeah, that's what you analyze. And individually, do you consider the same? For you, the most important religion and culture? I mean, and tradition, like the rest of the groups? You individually, all of you.
Yes.
Yes. All right, very interesting. All right. We have 5 minutes. Marcela, give me a number from 1 to 10.
7.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mr. Franklin's group, you have time. Thank you. Thank you. Really interesting. Franklin, who were you working with?
Okay, Miss, with Paola Macedo and Brenda.
Okay, start.
So we have to share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, Miss. Sorry, my camera. Okay, Miss. Yeah, so we have seen about the importance about the important factors. Of course, taking the reference from the list of the book. So we have this list, but for us, the most important circle is the family life. Okay. Maybe in the first place, family life, the second circle or the second place is the education, and the third place is the community. Yeah, we think that the family life it's very, very important for us. In our country, we have some union with in our families too. Yeah, so it's important to compare with other countries that family life is totally different. So, for example, in the letter A in the example in the book, yeah, we think that the family life helped to learn to improve their relationships with different people in different ways. to be a confident person with a better attitude, the way we grow and the kind of adults we become in the future to deal change in the society. So, for example, we have three ideas. The first idea is about with Brenda.
Uh, good evening, me. I think that family in our country influences a lot, and mostly in children from the streets, because we can compare this situation with other kind of families here in the city that have more possibilities or more privilege, and in the streets they grow in a family that have the same they still living in a situation that they don't uh, not they can change it in the future. With this I mean that they are they have the only possibility to go to the streets and sell things or ask for money, and kids from this kind of family just have known this since ever, and mainly this continue when they grow up, because they don't have the idea that they can study or they can go to the school or they can do something more, or maybe they don't have the possibilities, and this continue in our country like a very deep influence because we see more and more people in the streets.
Oh, all right, very good.
And the second idea is with Paola.
Hi, Miss. Well, Miss, it's not an English-speaking country example, but I think it can work as an example too. It's about Japanese families. I think that, for example, in Japanese families, fathers teach their children that cleanliness and order are very important, and children learn this and apply it in their lives. So cleanliness become in part of their education and culture. For example, I don't remember exactly when, but years ago there was a football match, and Japanese people pick their barrage up, all their barrage,